The future of artificial intelligence in employment and the impact on the job market and its employees. Hello, my name is Billingslea, and this is my Capstone research project. What is the impact on the job market and its employees? Artificial intelligence, automation, robots, system application advancement, innovations, and job market. They're all pressing against the employees, waiting for its time. Because many people believe that the top culprit behind the spikes in unemployment in the near future will be AI. Are they right? The overview of this project is the background. What are the effects that artificial intelligence and automation have on the working class, lower wage earners, and most impacted by robotics and sophisticated system processes? We will review the purpose of the study, which is to research the significant rise in unemployment due to automation and to evaluate potential cause and effect of employment by reason of system processes. The literature review, the methodology, and finally, the conclusion. The overview. What are the effects that artificial intelligence and automation have on the working class? And how have they been impacted by robotics and sophisticated system processes? And most importantly, what changes could be in store for the workplace and the workforce? The purpose of the study is to research the significant rise in unemployment due to automation and to evaluate potential cause and effect of unemployment by reason of system processes. The literature review. Artificial intelligence in the workplace. Complacent workers. Automation. Future jobs. Entitlement. And expectancy theory. Employees. In 2018, a report from the World Economic Forum estimated that AI would create a net total of 58 million new jobs by 2022. The report also posits that AI will displace or eliminate 75 million jobs by 2022, and that the net increase will encompass 133 million brand new roles, tech Inventions.org, 2019. Most jobs created by the evolution and growth of AI will require the upskilling and reskilling of the workforce. The concept, AI and automation were created with solutions in mind. Automation has proven to be a replacement for human capital within the work sector. It has also caused a sense of dystopia because many people have already lost employment due to their replacement by automation. The reality, some do not believe AI will be the cause and detriment of the lower earning working class. Here we have to my left a worker who is responsible for window washing. And to my right, meet Osmo, created by Skyline Robotics. This is the future of window washing. Automation and AI in the workplace. Betsy Stevens, 2019, painted a vivid picture. What has and will happen with the continuous development of automation and AI. The grim portrait was one of great suffering and injustice. Inventions for the future. Wang, 2018, examined and predicted the domino effect that AI would have on the economy. To be able to solve complex problems through system applications, the footprint of artificial intelligence has been astronomical. What are some of the significant inventions that have enhanced the workforce due to automation and innovation? Well, to my right, the lower part of the screen, is a Walmart stock scanning robot. It's programmed to move through the aisles, scanning and looking for empty shelves. And it will then go back and bring the product to the shelf and also provide the data to the workers so that that information can be placed and that products can be reshelved. This is our future. So changes in the population. The chart that you're seeing right here, estimated changes in the population, workforce, and employment in 1990 to 2010. And between 2010 to 2030. The fear is the misconceptions of what has and will happen with the continuous development and sophistication of automation. This chart also shows, from a global perspective, the age groups of 15 to 64, the change in the labor force between 1990 and 2010. Then it shows from 2010 to 2030 how the number has decreased from the millions. It started at 799 million to 695 million. And this, according to Bloom, is the overall labor workforce participation and how it fell about 2.7%, mostly among the youth. The International Labor Organization, the ILO, projects that this rate will remain somewhat flat in 2010 to 2030, and as a result, overall labor force participation rates have little impact on the need for job creation. What does have an impact are shifts in the population's age structure away from age groups with the low labor force participation rate to age groups with the high labor force participation rate. So the reason for the study, I use the expectancy theory. With the fluctuating impact of artificial intelligence and automation, the impact on the workforce has not yet reached its peak. As systems and computer programming becomes more sophisticated, what are the expectations of the working class? And despite the advancements in AI, the human reaction is what's key. Employees need to champion a level of effort and expectancy in order to see results. Those results are driven by self-motivation as to whether they will be positive or negative. And as AI becomes more evident, an employee must want to see a change and make it happen for themselves. And those changes can be self-development, including developing a growth mindset. So within the methodology used, expanding qualitative research interviewing, the research chosen for this research paper was a single method approach and design. Expanding on the qualitative research essentials for this paper was to gain a better understanding and explore the research subjects' opinions, behaviors, and most importantly, their experiences. This method was chosen to expand upon the effects of artificial intelligence on the working class. It was beneficial to include information obtained from professionals within the employment industry. However, in-person interviewing during a pandemic was not feasible. So in order to complete the desired methodological approach needed, I had to do Zoom video conferencing. And an in-depth qualitative interview was conducted to satisfy the requirements of this methodology. So the results and analysis. The graph here shows, or the pie chart shows, the demographics by age. And as represented by the chart, I did not have any participants between the ages of 18 to 30. I had a 46% representation of those 31 to 46 and a 45% representation of those 47 plus, and only a 9% population of those who did not prefer to answer. And as far as gender of our participants, the greatest representation was from females, followed by males, and I had a small percentage who preferred not to answer. But it was also important to gain the knowledge and experience and the opinions of those who had been in the workforce and had experienced and seen the growth from AI and artificial intelligence. You had to have been in the workforce and had to have had some tenure within an organization to be able to provide your opinion and your personal perspective on this subject matter. So the conclusion and my recommendations is to have a growth mindset. Everyone has a mixture of a fixed and growth mindset. A growth mindset is perpetually changing. With life experience, and a transformation is inevitable. By remaining in a non-productive mindset, one that is dismissive or defiant, and disregarding the impact of automation will only hinder progress. As artificial intelligence continues to substitute and replace manual labor, a growth mindset should encourage a desire for change, a change of progression and personal development. And to the left, there is a word cloud. It is a visualization of a method that displays how frequently words appear in a given sample of text. This is a cloud that was generated from the ability of having a growth mindset. My personal learning and my wisdom gained is as a human resource professional, my tasks include a balance between transactional and relational responsibilities, while the latter outweighs both. HR is not exempt from automation. Self-development is critical in all personal and professional settings. It is a continuous social process. I am encouraged to continuously increase my personal and educational development, whether it is a micro-learning or a structured setting. Knowledge is key. Don't stop learning. It's important to never to let an opportunity pass you by to learn a new skill. The world is constantly changing and evolving. And my favorite mantra is by Socrates, you don't know what you don't know. Inspirational quotes, one by Maya Angelou, which is my favorite. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. And also by Bobby Mattingly. If you have to hurt other people in order to feel powerful, you are an extremely weak individual. Thank you for viewing my video, and thank you to Dr. T for your patience and your insight, and congratulations to all my fellow classmates. Continue to reach for the stars. And song lyrics that I find most appropriate for this research is reach for the stars, climb every mountain higher, reach for the stars, follow your heart's desire, reach for the stars, and when that rainbow's shining over you, that's when your dreams will come true. I wish you all well. Take care.